Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading Multi-Character Listener by me. So let's get into it. Neuvillette. I guarantee that Neuvillette would be very confused in a way that is actually adorable. He doesn't know how kisses work and how people do all of this. So when you introduce us something more complex, like a deep kiss, he's beyond confused and actually very embarrassed. He doesn't want to be confused. He's several centuries old, so certainly he doesn't want to appear like a fool, but he has zero experience and all the worry in the world. So no matter what he really tries, he really does seem inexperienced in a really funny way. But when you sit down and wrap your arms around him, he looks into your eyes with nothing short of worry and confusion. Wyan, please, be patient with me as we do this. I truly do not know a lot, and I wouldn't want to hurt you. Oh, Nivy, I don't even think you're capable of hurting anyone. You don't have the heart. He smiled, blushing a little bit. Well, I appreciate your comment. That is not exactly how it works. So please, be careful, if only for my sake. He said, and you had to listen, since he seemed so worried that he didn't want to worry him further. And contrary to what he believed, he was a great kisser. And as you made out, it was certainly something that you remembered. You really thought your first time wasn't really going to be that good. But somehow, despite his initial inexperience, he was quite a natural, and he didn't even know. He felt quite lucky to be his first, especially for someone who was more than 1,000 years old. So it was certainly something special, something to celebrate. And later that day, Neuvillette has not been able to stop thinking about that one kiss that you had. And he will certainly initiate much more after that. He may be shy, but he's definitely not going to back away from something as wonderful as this. Not after discovering just how much he likes it. Arlecchino. Now, Arlecchino was quite experienced, but she made you a little bit jealous. Just who she dated before you, but you were not going to ask questions about that. It really was not something that you could actually talk about, especially since she was, well, free to do whatever she wanted. But it also meant that you were a little bit afraid. You felt like you had shoes to fill, and you weren't sure if you were ready for that. But you were glad to know that Arlecchino was not like that. She was simply happy for who you were. She didn't want anything from you. She didn't want you to be something that you're not. And all she needed was for you to be as you are, without worrying about anything else. So it was quite sweet, really. When in reality, that was all she thought about. And now as she sat in her lap, feeling a little bit nervous, you were quite happy that most of your thoughts and worries were unfounded. Early, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but please don't look at me like that. Like what, sweetheart? You have to learn to be a little bit more clear. Like you're just about to eat me up. That's all. You say. And she laughs. She actually laughs, which is a strange occurrence in itself. But it's also quite nice to hear her laugh. And she nods, trying to look a little bit gentler, and not like she was about to devour you whole. It was a little bit complicated, because that was what she wanted. But she could at least try to act like it wasn't, for your sake, and also because you were very nervous, and that was very clear in every move, especially the way your hands were trembling right now. And she wanted to make this a good kiss, a memorable one, so she didn't want you to be so nervous like that. And then she leaned in. Wrapping her arms around you, she pulled you close, deciding to make this night an unforgettable one. Child. Child would be super excited. It would actually be one hell of an experience, because he cannot contain the excitement that runs through him sometimes, and it can get a little bit much, especially if you're new to this and have no idea what you're doing. Your excitement and his own can be a little bit of a hindrance, since you don't know what you're doing at all, and you feel very nervous. And there he goes, being all excited without actually noticing that. But soon, he notices your hesitation, and he calms down, kissing your cheek. You'll be fine, Lyon. You know, I don't actually care how it goes. Your happiness is what matters to me. That's all. Really? You don't have any expectations? No, I wouldn't say so. He smiled, blushing. Well, if that's what you say, I'm glad then. I was just feeling a little bit nervous here. I really don't know a single thing about kissing or making out. I haven't really had the opportunity. And it's fine. I'm not sure if I actually had one either. Wait, child, I thought you had a lot of opportunities to do this. This is your first? Yeah? Why exactly do you think I'm so excited? It's my first too, he says. And that's when you know that all your nervousness was for nothing. Child is just as new to this as you are, so there was really no need to be so nervous. When in reality, the two of you are just about to experience something new tonight, with no exception. So it was certainly about to be a very fun night, and a very promising one. And Child, for all his lack of experience, is excellent at what he does. And also, he's a great hands-on learner, so it certainly does not take him a lot. And he takes charge, as he always does. Meanwhile, you are blushing a mess by the end of it, but that's really how you expected it to end. Thank you for listening, and thank you to my channel members Nahira, Reinhard, Pink, and Yummy. And I hope to see you guys again on my channel. Bye!